So this is actually not a beginner strat, and it takes a lot of practice to get consistent, but it's a really consistent setup once you get it. So let's go. And this is going to be doing engine room in Talon Trot and jumping through the fans in Talon Trot. I'm going to do it at full speed to start with, and then we'll kind of break it down and explain what I'm doing different. Alright, that was kind of bad. Alright, good. Alright, I'm gonna actually just kill myself here, because it's slightly faster than having to go all the way around, and this way we can respawn the notes. Alright, so since I do any percent no RBA, I normally don't get that honeycomb. And just come in here. So first thing we notice, our camera is perfectly lined up with the room, like it's square with the room, and we want that for the rest of engine room until we go through the fans. So we're not going to be touching our camera at all as we do the platforming here. That makes these rotating logs slightly more difficult, but also makes everything really consistent in this room, because we're not having to react to like what our camera's doing. It's just always the same no matter what. Alright, and this log is really easy because it's just straightforward. Alright, so as soon as we get to the button, we exit Talon Trot and we crouch on the center of the button and hold right. This makes us face away from the fan, but as soon as we hit the button with ground pound, we're gonna enter Talon Trot as the cutscene starts. This will have us in cutscene in Talon Trot after the cutscene, and have us facing perfectly perpendicular towards the fan. If you don't want to do this, so this first fan is actually the more difficult of the two. It will almost guaranteed double tap Banjo as he's trying to go through it. So in order to not die to the double tap, you have to make sure your second jump is directly in the middle of this walkway, and it will always throw Banjo back in an angle that's not far enough for him to die. The second fan is a whole lot easier. So if you're having trouble with this first fan and don't want to do this, what you can do at the button is actually face left after crouching, and then hit the button and just do this the normal way through by rolling through it. So we're all lined up, so we should just be able to hold straight forward. You might notice I corrected slightly by going to the right after the fan threw me back to the left a little bit, and that was so that that double tap was directly in the center of the fan. The second fan is actually a whole lot easier, and it almost never double taps you. It's really safe to do that one in Talon Trot. Okay, and then we've stopped the cogs, and that's engine room in Talon Trot. So, like I said, it takes quite a bit of practice to get it consistently, but once you do, it's probably one of the most consistent methods of doing this room, because your camera angles are always the same, everything's lined up very nicely, it's very easy angles, and you don't have to waste time trying to like, I think that's good, and then going through for the fans. So, alright, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully some of you guys try this strat. I like it a lot, and it's really swag looking. So, alright, have a good one.